The exhibition was a salon night, loosely modeled after a salon of the 18th century. The purpose of the night was to foster dialogue and to exchange ideas, and especially to get the parents involved in that process. Well, our theme for the night was a theme that we encountered in a reading of Rousseau, where Rousseau says that the way you push your own thinking is through a social gathering. The highlight of the evening was an impromptu kind of performance. In other words, the students were not working off of scripts. So in the beginning, students had a lot of preparation in preparing skits that the parents observed. Later, we moved into small groups, 5 to 6 students, having discussion circles. Kids had a discussion based on topics that we discussed in class for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then parents were invited to participate in the discussion for another 10 to 15 minutes. What we were doing in the classroom really directed how we were going to do the exhibition. We studied 4 principal philosophers: Thomas Hobbes, John Locke, Immanuel Kant, and Jean-Jacques Rousseau. I had 4 different students role-playing those philosophers. They were on stage. They gave a very short presentation on their main ideas. Then other kids who were in their group would come on stage and give a skit that demonstrated concepts those philosophers are known for and which we studied in class. The response from the parents was really good.
Yeah.
Was very strong.
Yeah.
I received emails complimenting the kids on how they were able to have these sophisticated discussions.
Yeah.
What parents get excited about is seeing their kids excited and engaged, and that's what they saw.
Yeah.
I think on the level of content, I would probably grade it maybe a C, but on the level of using conversational skills and critical thinking skills that they learned in class and applying those skills in what could be a really intimidating setting with their parents was quite good. Interesting enough, though, they were more critical than I think the adults were. I think the kids went through an entire semester of these really rigorous seminars, so they had this sort of insider knowledge of how a seminar works and insider knowledge of the content.